it's easier for people who have been here to understand the vision. It's still a little bit of a challenge because, after all, the aircraft has been here for 20 years. I'm still working on it. So the natural question is, does it really work? Is it actually practical? Maybe they're right. Maybe jetliners should be flown to a death camp and executed because it's just not practical to convert them into homes. However, the problem is not inherent in the vision. The problem is I made a very serious mistake on the front end. I partnered with a jetliner salvage company. Their needs and a homeowner's needs are in direct conflict, and you can't resolve that. We as a species can't afford to waste. There's not enough for everybody. And what we're doing now is crazy. There are about 3 jetliners which retire from service every day, and mostly they're flown to a death camp and executed. And that's a terrible waste, in my opinion. It's crazy. It's just a blind spot which has developed because of long habits. Jetliners are flying homes. They provide everything you need to live in their native form, and it's all executed at aerospace quality.
So what would you say is the definition of a home?
Wow. I guess that a minimal home simply needs to provide sufficient shelter that we can survive the elements. And then the rest are add-on conveniences. The means to store food, the means to clean ourselves, provide water or access to water, and bathrooms. I suppose a minimal home doesn't need to have a bathroom. We're really only one small step from the right concept, in my opinion. Right now, what we do is fly the aircraft there, taxi them to an execution site, and shred them. What we should do is fly them to the same kind of terrain with a minimal strip on one side, taxi them to a nice 3 to 5 acre green spot, which is already equipped with water, sewer connector, the same thing, terminates in the sewer service, plug in the utility power, and the process of adding a bit of material to make them fully comfortable as homes is really minimal. They are beautiful aerospace quality structures which are immensely strong, immensely long-lived, incredibly safe, immune to any windstorm, immune to any earthquake. They're sealed pressure canisters. They stay clean inside. Insects can't get in, rodents can't get in, dust can't get in. My hope is that the version 2.0 project will serve as the good example which this project can't, because in that case we'll go from start to finish in a short time. The aircraft will be fully functional going in, fully functional at the end of the project, and it's a big, beautiful jet with lots of room, 4.5 times the cabin area of this aircraft, and pretty cheap, less than the cost of an ordinary mansion. In my early college years, global warming started to become an issue, and the science was quite clear, and it's now proven to be a problem. All kinds of environmental problems exist because we're not managing things in a sustainable way. I tried to cultivate a lifestyle which was increasingly supportive of reuse and sustainability. I planted 500 native Douglas fir seedlings a year for 7 years until it was all reforested. And my proudest achievement, I think, is with this property. As far as I can tell, as long as there's just not enough for everybody, as long as there are people on this planet who, even in spite of the best efforts their environment allows them, they just don't have enough. They don't have enough for a healthy life or a reasonably long life. And there's not enough for everybody, so I don't see that we can afford any waste.